Okay, well, last time we were watching our sulfur production. And researching stuff. Why am I doing lab research speed? Let's cancel that for now. So I think the next thing I need to do is to finish hydro refining for all 6 ore types. That way I can do crystal catalyst sorting for a few different ores that I might need. Produce some more geodes. And get ready for leaching. Which, in order to do leaching, I need a leaching plant, and in order to make a leaching plant, I'm going to need some more aluminum, and we're going to have to do concrete. So what does concrete look like? It's not here. Where is it? Here? Here. Craft. So I need stone bricks and liquid concrete. Liquid concrete is slag, cement, and water. Cement is either silicon and lime or alumina, iron, and silicon ore and lime. This seems expensive because I have no way of producing tons of aluminum. Actually, I should be able to make aluminum. I should have that recipe. No? Yeah, I just need hydro refining for rubiate. So this produces 2 per craft at the cost of 4 resources. And this produces 1 per craft at the cost of 2 resources. So it's not really more efficient, it just uses more different inputs. And this is kind of annoying to make, but it does get rid of excess sodium hydroxide, but I don't have an excess of that at the moment. So I think we go with the simple lime plus silicon ore. And that means we need to produce silicon ore, which should be just crystal catalysts. Then I need sapphire. So it goes back to, we just need to be doing hydro refining. Let's clear this forest real quick. It's kind of annoying driving through here and having to go around this. So what does my setup require for hydro refining? So we're using red inserters on the output, yellow on the input, and a lot of pipes. So let's get some yellow belts. Oh no, wrong thing. And then how am I doing on bots? I could use some more. And do I have any stuff I could get rid of? Chem plants, miners, but that's all where I'm going anyway, so we'll do that. Chem plants here. Oh, that's liquefiers. You, then liquefiers. I won't need any flare stacks for this, so they can go back in a box. And the mining drills can go away. So for each of these, I need 20 hydro plants, or no, floatation cells is what they're called. 20 of each type of inserter. So I'll need 80 inserters of each kind, so I've got enough of those. I'll need about 200 belts, plus enough to connect all the ores. So I should have almost enough for that. Then we'll have to add belts to take the geodes to geode processing, so we definitely won't have enough for that. And then 40 pipes, so I've got enough for 10. That's way more than I need. 75 pipe to grounds, that's times 4 is about 300. So I've got right about enough of those. Okay, and then we're going to need to take some of the wastewater out to be processed. So we've done this, so we can get rid of this whole block. So what I need is a new block where we do these 4 unlinked. Okay. I hate that bug. Why is it still... bad? Okay, that's what I wanted. So we want a yellow belt of each of these things. So that's going to be sulfuric wastewater. I know what to do with nitric wastewater, and so where's the nitric wastewater go? So this seems not necessary. Okay. So either generation of ammonia gas through bioprocessing, or sodium nitrate generation, which is just nitric acid. Which there's probably other ways, yeah. There's other ways to make nitric acid if I need it. and I don't need it. So I think I'm just going to avoid that. So how many clarifiers do I need for this? 3. Probably knew that if I just looked. I already had clarifiers on me. Oh well. Oh, definitely don't want to forget the floatation cells, because that's the whole point of what we're doing right now. So I'll have to come back for the last 40, but I'll have to come back for more belts and pipes too, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we've got sorting here. By the way, how's my stone and stone brick warehouse at my starter base? Still 18k, so we're good for now. So I think what I'm going to do here, we're just going to copy paste this one. And we need these extra ones for the mixed sorting eventually, but that's not until not until the next step, which we don't have yet. Okay, let's get to building. Oh, I didn't look at power poles. Yep. Oops, I forgot. Insert item here. I'm a bit concerned this isn't exactly double. What was I thinking here? I have 12 and 20. I assumed this was going to be double, but how fast are the Mark IIs? only slightly faster. So if I were using Mark IIs, how many of these would I need? 15, which would be a total of 30. So there's enough space. Okay, cool. We can just get rid of these tails. So I want this to match what I have for here, except these are going to be on the opposite side, unfortunately. So this is going to be bobmonium floatation. Next, probably going to need more bots. Speaking of which, shouldn't I be able to upgrade some more bots? Bot speed and range. That would be helpful. Yeah, right here. No, that's follower robot count. Nano bot. What do I need? Didn't I get this? Oh no, I thought this was useless. Okay, electric engines. Then speed and range 4. Or 3. Am I backing up on science packs? Yep. Nice. Need some more labs, honestly. So these will be ruby hit chunks. And these will need the clarifiers. Okay. Now we can lay down some of this stuff. We'll just need to go back and get another 80 flotation cells. Or do I even build this? Because right now it's not useful. Although, I think I can unlock that stuff at this point, because it's all locked behind blue science. Blue and purple. Oh, you know what? I need to set the filters on these. These are red geodes. So red and red. And you make cyan. So cyan. And I don't know what the next couple are going to make. I know that sapphirite is blue. I think stereotype's yellow. So stereotype makes yellow. Right? Doesn't say. Yellow and blue. You know, altogether, so each belt is going to create, what is this? 4 is like a quarter of a belt. So I could really run all these geodes on 2 belts, because it's never going to exceed that. So I could do like the first 3 on this first belt, and then the second 3 on another belt. And I don't think that cupric and ferrous produce any byproducts. So usage, ferrous sludge, no byproducts. So sulfuric wastewater is a byproduct, but no geodes. So yeah, I could do that. Might as well keep going until I run out of stuff. I'm out of pipe to grounds, but I've got pipes, I've got belts. It'll be nice to finish all these ghost things so I can like drive through here with my nanobots on and not worry about losing half a stack of belts, you know? And these can go. But there's only one output from these, so we'll just leave it unhooked for now, because I don't really know what it's going to look like when it's finished. Okay, something got messed up. I think it's a different ratio anyway, so hold on, let me check. Take this. I have a full belt of input. And we produce a full belt of output. That's not the right recipe. Hold on. It's not showing me the disabled ones. Oh, interesting. So this takes all of these things too. So that's why thermal water matters. First dust. Okay, so if I start with half a belt of this stuff, then I end up with a full belt of ferrous dust. And that will take 20 cells. So that's the same length of floatation cells. So yeah, actually, whatever is here is messed up. Let's just remove all of this. And paste the proper blueprint. And remove the bits we don't need. Okay. And I've got to remove the recipes from these last two, since I can't make them yet. All right. By the way, do both ferric and cupric produce sulfuric wastewater? Yes. Okay. That's easy. So where's my car? More floatation cells, please. Do I need any more power poles? Not at this moment. Don't need any more inserters. I need a lot more belts and pipes, basically. Okay, now the boring part. Putting down logistics pathways. All the sulfuric wastewater only flows in one direction. Oh, before I get too far, I also needed those flotation cells, so let's grab them. Okay. No. Cable maker, why? Do I have the tungsten unlocked? Purified. So everything is crystals or below, except direct tungsten sorting. That's annoying. But I think after leaching it's only one step to get purified, so it's not too bad, I guess. Alright. So actually I don't need that many more belts if I combine the geodes all into 2 belts. What I do need is to be able to split off with filter inserters at the end. So it should be blue first, then yellow, then cyan. So if I do the first 3 up on the top, then I can kind of want to stop flow here. So yeah, this is far enough. So what we'd end up with would look like this. So this is blue. This is yellow. This is cyan. Then you would have red. Oh, I guess you wouldn't necessarily need to filter that last one. Red. Is this purple or light green? Purple. And then you don't need to filter the last one. Just clear these trees out of the way, because trees are disgusting and evil. Die, trees. Alright. Got a couple more trees that are stubborn. And let's get started laying some belts here. Done. Of course, the power pole's in the way. I had to write down all these little Factorio-isms, like, oops, I forgot insert item here. That power pole is going to be in the way. What else is there? Off by 1. Didn't leave enough space. Whoops. Okay, where did I park? Over here? No, I can't reconnect this until I fix the input side, because the purple doesn't go on the bottom anymore. So let's cut this off. And fix it. So far enough. So the first three go on this belt. It's going to be 12 items per second out of 15. And then these start on the next belt. No. Just merge on in. So now I've got to wait for the purple to clear out of this first belt. Where is the nearest purple geode? Okay, so this will be pretty much done. And these should get filtered out here, which then takes them up to the correct purple processing. Yep. Sorted. So we can go back and reconnect that now. So is zinc backed up? Is that why this stopped? Yeah, zinc is backed up all the way. Next up, I need to connect the inputs here. So let's start with the water. Oh, am I making enough water? So purified water, it's going to require 2.5 of these per. So that's enough for 2. So I'm going to need 15 total. Whoops. Which means this many water bores times 2. Hello, and gotta step up for a bit. Okay, I'll leave the stream up. Alright, have fun. So 2250. How many water bores is that? 2250 over 60. It's going to be 37.5. That is an excessive amount of water bores, but I don't really have an alternative, so it's also going to be a lot of clarifiers, isn't it? Well, let's see, 160 times 2, so I need 2 more clarifiers, which I have. Let's just, am I going to need to bring anything down this way? I don't think so. Because the cement has to be made over by the silicon ore, which means somewhere after this point. Probably just over in my smelting. I'll make cement and then concrete. Because the only other ingredient was stone brick, so I can just bring that over from here. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. So I need 3 of these. So we can get rid of that. Am I going to have room for 15 of these? I do not believe I will. Definitely not if I leave them like this. I'm going to have like 3 rows of 5. Where's my car? No, really, where's my car? Oh, come on. Parked somewhere. Over there. Do I need more power poles for this? I might. What are these? These are water bores. Okay, I need 40 of them. And I need 10 total of these. And I don't need these wash points, so I can put them back in here. How many water bores am I back up to? This would be a good time to get more water, I guess, even though it's going to take me longer to get more water than... So I guess what I could do is 1 row of 10 and 1 row of 5. I don't think I like that. Let's just get these on separate rows. How many do I need per row? $22.50 divided by 60 is 37.5, so I guess I need half of 38 is 16. No, 19. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Why do I have so many more up here? I guess I just rounded. That's fine. I don't actually like the way that turned out. Let's see, it's 19. Okay. Okay. I just need to get the actual water up here. Dang. Already with the allergies. So, still need to connect these. Okay. So I guess we start bringing in the ores one by one, starting with bobmonium. Probably should have gotten more belts. Oh well. Okay, so We'll just wait to get rid of that once we finish all this. So let's make sure it works. We can bring the next belt down to rubyite sorting, or rubyite floatation, while we wait for the ores to come. So where do I need this? Here. And then okay, we're getting stuff. Looks like it works. And we gotta get rid of the sulfuric wastewater, so that's gonna stop. Okay, next one up is stereotype. So, I guess here. And then sapphire's pretty easy right here. You can just take them down together. I do want to get rid of this stuff as I go though. The rubyite should continue working because I'm voiding that wastewater for now. But these other three are going to stop as soon as they fill up. Okay, so get rid of this and this. Sweet, it's all working. So what did I need for the leaching plants? Aluminum plates, concrete bricks, I have blue circuits, and I have brass. So the only thing I need really is aluminum and concrete. Which one do I want to do first? Well, first I want to do sulfuric wastewater extraction. So where's the nearest sulfuric wastewater pipe here? So bring this down to here. That'd be a good first step. Yeah, let's just bring it down here. Should I put a pump here? Because I don't want it to flow down. I just want it to flow up. So I put a pump here. supposedly that we can accomplish that. So how's that affecting my storage of sulfuric acid and sulfuric wastewater? It's increasing. That is a matter of some concern. I don't think I need to panic over it yet. This is probably, okay, it probably just got filled by all the backup that was sitting in these pipes, but it will return to normal as soon as it processes the backlog. So probably go back up to like 2-3K once that connects. Yeah, 2.4, and it's going to drain down. Yep. And the belts are probably already saturated more or less, so they're not going to produce much more. Now I wonder why these aren't working. This seems to be only affecting these. Is something not connected? Oh. The sulfur wastewater output isn't connected for some reason. Maybe it's because the belts didn't get copied properly. Which will cause even more sulfuric wastewater panic over here. But it should drain once it fills the backlog. Yeah. But we're not actually using this stuff yet, so we're gonna not really see what it's gonna look like under production mode until we do. So first thing I probably want to do is aluminum processing. So I need to bring over crystal catalysts, givelite chunks, and rubyite chunks. So we might as well plan that bus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we want to do that. No, this. And then now we can move it down one more. That way here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need more belts. Just grab all the belts that I have, because I'm going to need quite a few for this next bit. Oh, and I have not built out aluminum direct sorting yet, so I need, what, 4 of those sorting facilities. How am I doing on undergrounds and stuff? Not good. Let's grab some of those too. And, well, I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do. Let's just upgrade everything here to use yellow assemblers, because if there's anything I need to build faster, it's belts. And I need, what all do I need for this next thing? Belts, yellow inserters, 20. 4 sorting facilities, 5 power poles, 1 big power pole. Have most of that. I just need the sorting facilities. Okay. Let's just copy this over. That's the easiest thing to do. And let's see, I started with 18K, we're only down to 17K. So it's going to be a while before I have to hook up the new stone still. Why is there no power here? Okay. This is crystal catalyst, right? Yeah. Wait. It's the one above the mineral catalysts. No, it's the one below the mineral catalysts. Okay. Confirm. So I need to bring over, I guess the chunks can go above the coal. Bring them over, down, over. Back, there's a Satisfactory update today, really cool one too, and very creative. I watched that video before the stream about that mod you were telling me about. It seems pretty cool, but it also just seems kind of like if you just took Angel's power and nothing else, you know what I mean? That's about the scale of it. So I think that they still need some more people developing those mods before it's really as interesting as Factorio. Okay, gap. Let's see, we need. I guess it makes more sense to just go this way for this, and then I guess like that. Yeah, there are a couple guys programming the mod, and it hasn't been updated to reflect the new aluminum chain. Is that something they're adding to vanilla? Or the base game? Or whatever you want to call it? No, the mod devs for refined power. Okay, so there's no aluminum in the base game. Look at all my shiny ore chunks. So shiny. Oh, there is an alien life in the base game. Been there for a while now. Oh, aluminum, not alien life. So there's aluminum in the base game, but they don't do any kind of processing with it? Is that what you're saying? Okay, which ones do I need for aluminum again? The recipe changed in the base game, and the refined power mod didn't update to reflect the complexity of it now. Aluminum used to be really easy to process. Oh, I see. So I need yellow and red. That power pole. Let's go drive over to geode processing and hook up our crystal catalyst. Probably should have done that first because it's going to take a while to get here. Okay, what do I need for the fourth? Just robotics. So this takes brass and then a bunch of high-tech stuff. Aluminum, I need cobalt for these. And that takes cobalt processing, and these take no lubricant yet. So we're good on that. And then what was the other stuff? Express transport belts. I think we've researched those. Aluminum, cobalt, steel, so yeah, more of the same. So really this won't take much effort past aluminum and cobalt steel. What's the flying robot frame? Wait, is it 1 or 2? For robot frame 1. Robotics. Steel, electric engine, batteries, base electronic boards. So 2 of those are pretty easy. I know electric engine units need lubricant. Regular engines, base electronic boards, and lubricant. But lubricant's pretty easy. And then what's the other thing? Batteries. And those take lead plates, plastic, and sulfuric acid. And that's all pretty easy too. Okay. So that shouldn't be much of a problem. Pink science. I'm working on crystal catalyst now too. I figure at some point you probably just start watching for slag and geodes. It just seems like you'd have to at some point to build the scale. That's done. Now I just need to get the geode crushing done. Isn't it less efficient to crush them versus just turning them into, melting them down as geodes? Or is it different in Angel? Okay. We only half filled our pressure tank with crystal seeding. Okay, no backups. I got everything on the right belt. Sweet. So I get 20 crystal slurry from 5 geodes, or 50 crystal slurry from 10 crystal dust. Oh wait. 20 is only for the red. 30 for the yellow. 40 for purple. 20 for blue. So what, 2 geodes becomes 1 crystal dust. But 5 becomes 20. So that's 4 per. So it's 20 blue geodes to make 10 crystal dust, which is 5 per. Yeah, it doesn't seem efficient to me. The math is not working out for me in my head right now, but it's 5 geodes for 20 slurry. Is that every geode, or is that just the blue geodes and the red geodes? Because it's different for mine. Dusted them all to make it easier. Okay. Yeah, it varies. So it's basically the same. Which makes sense. I don't think that the that just Bob's has any geodes in it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is get the aluminum output onto the correct belt, which is this belt. Uh-oh. What is this supposed to be? One, two, three, four, five, six. Did I goof? I think I goofed. Oh no, there's too much of a gap here. But wait, why does it work here? Oh, I see. This is offset from. That's annoying. Do I want to fix it? I don't think so. I want to fix it. Just remove this. So is lead really the bottom belt here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's room for one more. So again, this is an offset issue. Okay, which one? It's this bottom one that's aluminum, right? So Now the crushing reflects the geode as well, so you get more dust, crushed stone respectively. So there seems to be no loss. Is that true for me? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe it is that way. But so I think that would be more acid efficient because it seems to take the same amount of acid no matter which type of geode. The crushed stone comes in handy too. How much crushed stone would you end up with there? Hold on. I gotta do a new block. Um, so it varies. Okay. So most of them you get 2, one of them you get 1, one of them you get 3. You get tons. So if I get 3.8 of each type of these, crush them down, how much? That's 22.8 crushed stone altogether per second. So that's what, a yellow belt and a half. And then I end up with 114 crystal slurry for 34.2 sulfuric acid, whereas if I do direct slurification, or whatever you want to call it, with the same number of inputs, 3.8, wait, no, unlinked, 3.8, I should end up with the same amount of stone. Oh no, I don't get any stone. And then how do I figure out? So that's 68.5 sulfuric acid versus, so it's like double the sulfuric acid. I should be getting the same amount of slurry. Now I get more if I crush them. And I get the crushed stone. Yeah, I should probably do that. The drawback is you do need the crushers, but that's not really much of a drawback. Let's see, if we use blue crushers, we only need 1, right? Oops. The crushed stone varies per geode. That threw me off too. Had to redesign my belts to accommodate the extra stone from purple. Yeah, I would definitely have to add a couple more of these to accommodate it at load. Like right now, we're hardly producing anything, so it's just a trickle, but when it gets backed up, actually, I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. So I need to probably add 2 more to accommodate 2 more belts worth. But I wouldn't have to put them over here because I've already got sulfuric acid over here. So it'll just be a matter of putting it all together. So for crushing, the only real benefit is increased efficiency. How am I doing on acid production? Or sulfur production? Is this backing up in here? Not yet. What about down here? Okay, so we're backed up on sulfur on the output side. We really don't have any in this station. Oh, I wonder if it's all backing up onto the trains. 400 on the trains. So we're just getting to the point where it's filling these chests now. So soon it's going to start filling the warehouse. So actually, I don't need more sulfur. More infrastructure but better yield. Also, you can save off crystal and seedling for later processes. Yeah, it might be worth doing later. I'm not sure if it's worth doing right now because I think that when you do slag processing for crushed stone, you end up with more sulfur than you started. So I'm just going to keep getting more and more sulfur. So eventually I'll have to clarify it, but I think I will anyway. So I guess that's not really a reason not to do it. Alright, might as well. We're waiting for the aluminum to show up, right? Actually, the aluminum is here. So what all do I need for this? I think just crushers, right? Yeah. And probably some more chem plants and pipes. Let's see, we need... I guess we need 6 crushers. It looks like it's a recipe. At least for now. 3.8, that's going to need a red inserter. 12 red inserters should do it. Maybe. Oh, and I wanted chem plants. I think I'm going to have to expand my slag processing to at least the filtration units. So chem plant 2s are down here. I have voids, right? Yeah. Is there anything else I'm going to need? I don't think so. Singing a whisper of the geode crushing. Did I mention I like trains? I like trains too, I just don't want to have to deal with. So what happened last playthrough is I built my train stations too large, so my mines were huge. and I ended up having to expand power by a lot, and then I didn't have room to upgrade my power anymore. That's a lot of geodes. Are you getting that many geodes? Also, are you using loaders? How are you getting those chests? Are those filter loaders on the output from my first save? Mini loaders mod? So that's part of the reason I started this save is I just got to a point where I couldn't really progress. Oh, I forgot fast inserters. You know what time it is, right? Darn, I forgot insert item here. Wait, those are stack inserters. Yeah, that's not what I want. I have a washing area where I get tons of geodes. Okay, so you just wash for them. I don't see a way to scale a base late game without doing direct ore sorting. It just doesn't seem like you'd be able to get the ratios right for like a mega base without at least supplementing with direct ore sorting, you know? So I guess the input is always going to be 2 geodes, but the output's going to be variable from anywhere from 3 items to 5. So you, at most 5 items per second, which means 10 items per second at crafting speed 2. Wait, did I really just get 4 of these? Wow. What was I thinking? Okay. Right, I have a combinator setup that triggers if crystal catalysts are low. The old base had all pure sorting, so much easier to manage. Yeah, combinators were the other option, and someone told me you can manage it all with splitter priority. Great night, bad migraine, and can't sleep. Sorry to hear, Iceforge. At least you don't have any meetings with your migraine, do you? So World War II documentary on the left and Twitch on the right. That sounds like a good time. Okay, I came here for crushers. Do not forget the crushers. And I need 6 of them. Makes for interesting history, yeah. It's like the time that Chamberlain forgot to get enough ore crushers, and so that's what caused the Nazis to rise to power. The base I had was all trains, so red and green wire is default on my power lines. But a pure belt space priority is essential. Yeah, that's what I hear. Next to the crushers, you can start with splitters. Vorwarts, vorwarts. Maybe I could do like a German marching song stream one night. All that stuff has to be out of copyright by this point, right? Depends on publishers. That's true. So how do I want to do this? I feel like I need to tear this down and start over. For starters, I don't need 6 separate belts. I can do 3 and still get plenty. Let's start by cutting off the inputs back here. I guess we just leave space, it should work out. So then this coal belt's going to be in the way, but I can move it. Need to be very specific for song producers. I got a few YouTube vids muted of mine due to part of the playlist I was running had a few reworked new releases variation of the same song, so they copyright blocked audio. I thought YouTube just stole your ad revenue if you did copyright violation. But they do copyright block now too. Okay, so light green, purple, red, cyan. This should be yellow, right? And then blue. Yeah. Yellow and blue. Not if it wasn't monetized in the first place. Well, I've heard that YouTube is putting ads on all videos now, even if they're unmonetized. They're being truly annoying, that's for sure. Wait, if the output's going to be on that side, let's put the power poles over here. No, wait. Maybe here? Yeah, that works better. Just doesn't reach, so I'm going to have to use either multiple power poles or big power poles. Ad block, cough, cough, ad block. Oh, this completely doesn't work. What if I did this? Would that connect? It does. Okay, that works. Yeah, well, I only added a few on there really, and it wasn't monetized, any of it, but muted combat footage is kind of meh. What video game do you stream or play or whatever? I assume Factorio, but doesn't really match with combat footage. Just do 2 inserters on the output. And then I think I do want to tear this down. Whoa. I did a lot of World War II online back in the day and a lot of War Thunder. Wasn't World War II Online that big, like, MMO FPS game? Let's see, we've got crushed stone on the one side. Nothing beats driving a Stug 3G for 2 hours and 45 minutes across Europe past 2 front lines to reach the enemy backline airfield and bombard aircrafts taking off, including paraplanes. I'm assuming that's some kind of artillery. Assault gun, so basically a Panzer III with a fixed Panzer IV cannon. Okay, so a tank. Yeah. Oh, I do the undergrounds. Here, there's only going to be 1 belt of crushed stone. So I guess we can tear up all these belts. I got tired of the constant air supply and paratrooper reinforcements. Is that how you spawn in the game? Oh, I see what you mean. They were using the air supply and paratroopers on the front lines. So you went around and... we should tear these pipes up too. So how many... Got the crushing done. Oh, that was really dumb of me. Can I undo? Dang it. Where's the recipe? Okay, it's these ones. So me and 3 squaddies did something about it. Wreaked havoc on their front line when they lost air support. Grabbed half truck. Towed an anti-air cannon, plus me in the tank, and one as recon sniper infantry went on a quest to stop enemy air capacity. Sounds like fun. Sounds like a bit of a risky play, like if you got caught while you were driving around. But it sounds like it paid off. Okay, so we need 4 of those, and then 2 of those. That makes sense. And that's going to be 2 belts of crystal dust. Oh no, not there. Oh, absolutely. All it would have taken would have been a single Spitfire or Hurricane spotting us along one of the side roads we were using, and that's 2 strafing runs and a bomb away at any given time. Unfortunately, I don't know the game mechanics enough to know exactly what you just said means, but I get the idea. Okay, there's my 2 belts of crushed stone. So I think I can just... Do I just copy this design? Because I've got faster inserters now. Just build it and see how it looks. Let's see, that's 4, 8, no wait, I'm up stack inserter capacity. Or non-stack inserter capacity, so what's my current bonus? 3. So stack size should be 3. 2 turns per second times 3 is 6 items per second. 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 18. That'll clear a yellow belt. Why don't I turn them so that they're this way? We need sulfuric acid input. Do I need this past here? Does not appear that I do. So let's rip these up too. Oh, no, I don't want to stop that. Okay. Players spawn as aircrafts on airfields that are supplied inside their territory. Those airfields are on the 1940 placement according to actual data. So air brigades can be anywhere from a few minutes off the front line to take up to 30 to 45 minutes of flying to get there. Or they can play as infantry, support equipment, and tanks, etc. It's an MMO style map at 1/2 scale of the Western European front, covering over 350,000 kilometers squared area, which, what is that in miles? 217,480 square miles. Yeah, it's still unfathomably big. I think I said that right that last time. Unfathomably. There we go. Okay, I need 4 of these for 2 belts of crystals, so something like this. Bring the belts down here. It's 10 per second. No, 10 per 3 seconds, so it's about 3 per second times 2.5 is 6 per second. No, it's a little over 6 per second. So yeah, 2 inserters should do it. And then we just connect those. Oh wait, no, it's going to be 3 of these per one of these, so let's merge them like that, and then merge this one like that. Driving from one end to the other in a truck will take you 2 to 3 real days. So have you heard of Euro Truck Simulator? Is that to actual scale? So like, if I played that game, which I never will because it's a little bit too chill even for me, would that actually take 2 to 3 real days to drive across the whole continent, or is that like scaled down? Or do you even know? I don't know why I assume you would know the answer to that question, but I figured it was worth asking. Is still today the largest MMO map to date. Oh, so it'll in your game it'll take the same amount of time. But it's instance, so each different segment will have its own loading. Oh, yeah. That's an old game, so that makes sense. That worked out well. Okay, so now I just turned it on and hope it works. Oh, and we need to connect the slag slurry up to the filtering. Which the easiest place to do that, I guess, would be here. Oh, I did not filter. But yeah, I did. Wow, the crushed crystal on the belt looks like this ugly green color when you zoom out. Okay. I got a small backlog. Looks like that's working. First World War II Online, which is the entire thing loaded at the same time, which so far no other game has challenged and is pretty impressive considering its release in 2001. Almost looks like it's 10-ore being sent to the wrong place. This is definitely the wrong place for 10-ore. I'll try to keep the 10-ore out. No promises though. It looked like it worked, so until I find that I'm missing half of my stuff... Oh. Thank you, Mr. Famous Bot. So until I'm missing half my stuff. So while I was doing that, how much more stone got drained out of here? Just about none. Okay. I was just about to say bot alert. Yeah. I need to find some time to sit down and figure out how to get Streamlabs chatbot to work so I can just auto-ban those people. So the other thing I need to do is make hybrid catalysts. How much for a belt's worth of hybrid catalysts? Three crystallizers. Did I bring crystallizers? I don't think I did. By the way, is the slag slurry now backing up? No. We have enough processing for the moment. For the moment. Okay, so I need to go grab crystallizers. And probably as many sorting facilities as I can pull out. Oh wait, no. Not yet, because I need to get aluminum smelting going first. Because the two things I need are brass pipes and aluminum plates, right? And then I'll have to get concrete going too. But I think I can set up silicon ore sorting for cement. And I think I'm going to need about, well, I'll need to get more inserters. Please don't put down my sorting facilities here. Okay. So silicon ore needs sapphirite and bobmonium. I think there's only 3 I can direct sort from crystal. So the other one is nickel. Oh no, I can do zinc too. And fluorite. Okay. For all the weirdness of World War II, as well as its atrocities, there are a few things I'll never really understand. The decisions at Rezev, Kirk's, and the really ridiculous luck in the Battle of the Coral Sea. Was that a Japanese naval battle? What happened at that? US Navy versus Imperial Japanese. Okay, this first one is the silicon ore. From what I remember from history, which granted public school history is not adequate, Japan basically had no chance of beating us. They kept having odd air skirmishes, but could never find each other's main fleet. So, which side was lucky in that case then? Was it there? Was it the Japanese? And the American dive bomber squadron just appeared above the IJN carriers? Like inside diving range. Was it foggy, or what was causing the issue with not being able to find each other? A dispersing hurricane cloud? Well, that would explain why they couldn't see each other. You've seen some of those swells that happen during really bad storms? It's ridiculous. So it was extremely cloudy on higher altitude, so all the planes kept passing each other. Yeah, that would also make sense. So this is nickel, right? I guess I can stop picking those up because that's where it merges down. I guess anything past here is where the nickel can go eventually. If I ever actually make nickel. I guess I need Invar for some of the advanced steam stuff. Isn't Invar nickel? Yeah. Once the IJN managed to find the OSN, they got some solid hits on one of the carriers and they assumed it was sinking, as pilots reported seeing the crew abandoning ship. So the USN and IJN disengaged after heavy fighting, where the Japanese lost 2 carriers and thought they sunk 1 American and severely crippled number 2. Oh yeah, that is really bad luck for them. Okay, I'm trying to make plates. So first I need aluminum plates. I have aluminum ingots, which I need to make alumina. Alumina is aluminum hydroxide, which is aluminum ore and sodium hydroxide, which I can only really make this by turning salt water into chlorine. At least until I can get a salination plant. But I can't until after. Maybe I can hand deposit enough to get enough for a salination plant. That might work. What research do I need to do this? I can research this. Okay, let's queue it up. So there's sodium. How do I make the sodium? Oh, this is a circular. So when they pushed for Battle of Midway, they thought the Americans only had 2 carriers available. While the Yorktown never sunk, it limped back home and they managed to repair the flight deck and keep her afloat. So when they engaged in Midway, they were facing 4 U.S. carriers instead of the assumed 2. So they were not expecting twice the air numbers and got absolutely hammered. Chlorine separation, seal. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. I was just looking to see if there was maybe a better way. Like the sodium and purified water, but it looks like I need sodium hydroxide, and then I only get 1 sodium out of it, so I don't really know. Yeah, I should probably just stick to the basic one because I haven't really unlocked any of the advanced stuff yet. I have a constant 0 hydrogen anyway, so I need all the H sources I can. I hear you there. So here's where the salination plant would come in handy, actually. Can just make salt water for free. Oh, this is going to be another huge one. Oh my goodness. 20 hydro plants. This is going to be like 30 water bores. 2813 divided by 60. It's 47 water bores. Holy crap. You just add salt water from it when needed. Problem is I can't make a salination plant until I can process aluminum, as you get a lot of accumulative salt water from both clay and waste purifiers. I've been voiding it, and I don't really want to transport it all the way over here. So what I could do is I already have 15 going here, but these are mostly idle, so I don't think that'll work. Yeah, I'll need to void all this purified water too, which is 160. 1875 divided by 160 is 12 clarifiers. Vape it. Yeah, I think I'm going to tear this down as soon as I get some aluminum going and rebuild it more compact. Use the H for fuel, then vent the O2. see. I do believe I have the fluid burning boilers. Which reminds me, I haven't checked on my power in a while. How's it holding up? Pretty well. So I better grab these first so I can build more. Looks good until all machines rotate at the same time. Then it comes crashing down. What do you mean rotate at the same? Oh, right. Until everything turns on at once, yeah. But I don't think everything is going to turn on at once anytime soon because I've got everything backed up and science is backed up and I'm not producing that much science anyway. I actually need more labs. Wait, I can't research this apparently. I need more labs to get through the science production, but aside from that, that's not going to add that much more. So it should be okay. Yeah, I realized my factory was eating 3 times my power capacity once I started doing science again. It happens. You had yellow science done? Yellow science, because I'm not using the configuration to make it vanilla colors. This is the first science pack, then red's the second, then gray is normal, and then blue is normal, and then purple is normal. Okay, so 13 hydro plants. Yeah, I got used to it playing these mods, so I just leave it. But I definitely understand people getting confused about it. I think that the yellow science is actually this pink science pack. Logistics science. So when you see pink science, you can be impressed. Okay, what else do I need? I need more water bores. I need powder mixers. Okay, I've got those somewhere. How many? 8. And then 8 electrolyzers. What about electrolyzer 2? 5 electrolyzer 2. Was like, wait, you don't have aluminum, how do you have fancy utility science? Pink is logistic the same, yellow is utility. Oh, yellow is normally utility? Because in vanilla, they call yellow logistics. No. No, that's right. It's utility, you're right. So I guess it's this green one then. Where's the green one? Utility science, okay. Silicon nitride, electric engines, lithium-ion batteries, low-density structures, titanium bearings, electronic logic boards. So that's going to be a pain. I'm not making any of that stuff yet. Green is logistics and vanilla from what I remember. No, I think logistics is, yeah, green, and vanilla the green. Okay, where was I? We need 6 blast furnaces, but I can do Mark II. That brings it down to 4. And then if I do Mark II here, 4 and 4. And then 10 of these. I think that's it for my shopping list. Yeah, it goes automation, logistics, military, chemical, production, utility, space. I think, which one is it that has a different name in Bob's? Transport, second tier. So now the question is, where do I put this giant water filtration setup? Maybe out here, above this coal patch. So I'm not building on this row any further. I guess I could put more direct sorting if I wanted to do direct rubyite sorting, but I don't think I will, because I won't need a ton of either nickel or lead. Oh, I don't have all the water boards I need, so unfortunate. Let's see, we need 13 of these, so there's no easy way to do that. Or no nice way to do that, so just start putting them down, I guess. Actually, I have fast nanobots now, so why don't I do those? Make this a bit faster. Okay, where can I connect power? I guess just take it over. This might make my power hurt a little bit once everything's turned on for aluminum. Okay, so I need... How many clarifiers did I say? 1875 divided by 160 is 12. So 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then it's like 50 water bores. $28.13 over 60. 47. Right now I have 20. Can I handcraft some? Only 5. It's 40, 44, 5, 6, 7. I should probably get explosives going so I can just do water fill. Because offshore pumps are way more efficient than water bores. Fewer entities too, so it's not a concern yet, but could be later. Alright. That's 5 electrolyzers. So how many flare stacks am I gonna need? $150 and 225. I think it's 200 per second per, right? Let's double check that. 100 and they have crafting speed 2, so 200 per second. So I need 1 for the chlorine and 2 for the hydrogen. Even though it's going to make Iceforge cry. Because I'm not using it for power. We can just put the first one here. So it's 1 for chlorine. And then 2 for hydrogen. Dang it. Then it's just a matter of extracting the stuff. Okay, we've got sodium hydroxide being produced in large quantities now. That's step 1. Next, powder mixers. So we can put those where the ore processors usually go. By the way, where's my car? Alright, aluminum is here, so let's bring it down. So we want the ore powderizers right here-ish. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5 by 5. Then these can go like this. So these are going to take in a full belt of aluminum and then the excess sodium hydroxide. So actually, these need to be like this. Then power poles. Then how much input? So these have crafting speed of 1. So 12 per 6 seconds, that's 2 per second for the aluminum, and then a tiny amount for the sodium hydroxide. And the output is going to be 2 per second. So we need aluminum ore coming in. Of course, we got to leave space for our metal bus. Okay. And then the sodium hydroxide can come down. Basically from here. So how much does that hurt my power? Not too bad. Hopefully I can get the next tier of power before I need to worry about any of that. So next up, blast furnace, blast furnace. We will need to bring over carbon, so we might as well use carbon as fuel. I think it's carbon right here. So we're going to need two of these, and then two more at the start. Why aren't these producing yet? Is this not aluminum? Oh, this side. Okay, I didn't. Derp. Okay, so back to it. Alumina, I believe, step 1. And that just requires this stuff. How much? 24 per second per 4 seconds. That's 6 per second. So it's going to be 2 red inserters. And the same for the output. Let's change the offset. Or should I do this? Yeah, I should probably bring this over so it can be in line. And with these two here, making aluminum ingots. So it's again 24 in, 24 out. So then we need the carbon. which I'm just going to split off here. Might not be able to just do that in the future if I need to expand silicon or something, but for now it should work. And then looks like I need a splitter here. And that should do it. Oh wait, I need power on the rear inserters, and I need power over here. There it goes. Okay, next step is induction furnace. So which spot on the bus does the aluminum get? It's the fourth one down on the second set. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. All right. And where's the? Is it iron first? Six, and then there. But what I can probably do is have it running both ways. This is the first one I need to do this, because we're going to have the smelting done here. And how many? 4 induction furnaces worth for molten aluminum. Actually, I might not need to do that after all. So this is going to take 12 per second. No, 12 over 4 seconds is 3 per second. So I think one inserter should do the job for these. Yeah, I actually don't even need the splitter here. Well, I sort of need the splitter here. Okay, connect this, and then connect this, and it should be melting this down. Now I need to melt these trees down. And this is 10, right? So that's the size I need. Right there. And we have aluminum plates. That's aluminum, brass, and now I need concrete. Concrete bricks. So where exactly does the aluminum go on here? Looks like it'll go here. Okay. It's time to work on concrete now. Motor casings. I wonder if this is disabled stuff, so I don't need to worry about it. It might be part of the pure angels. Stone brick and concrete. So, as usual, one belt. Slag, cement, and water. So how do we get the slag? Do we just divert it from our... Should be getting 6 per second from just our ore processing, right? No, looks like everything's at a dead standstill right now. So we will need a way to generate slag. Which means more voiding. That's not as bad. That's only 10 water bores. And then another 3 for the actual cement production. So it's silicon ore and lime. How do we get lime? Limestone. Is there a better way to get this other than washing? Oh no. So I need 14 wash plants producing lime. That's only 9 if I do tier 2. Oh, no, just a seafloor pump. We'll produce this easy. Okay, so that's going to be quite a chain for this. 48 powder mixers. Okay, maybe I make half a belt to start with. 24, that's much more reasonable. Alright. So I guess we need to go collect more raw materials for production chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 8. 8 and 4 blast furnaces and 24 powder mixers. So 24. And then 8 electrolyzer 2s. Okay, that's 8. And then do I still have 14 assembler 2s? Not quite. Just grab a stack of those. Oh, I have geodes in my inventory. I need to clear out some of this stuff. And then I need I don't need water bores actually. I need an offshore pump. And I need 2 water bores for this. But not for the first part. So, can I make a offshore pump and a seafloor pump? Cool. And then how many pipes do I have? Not nearly enough. So let's get more pipes. Could use some power poles. Maybe another stack of these. Okay. I'll need more inserters too. Running out of inventory space though. And unfortunately I'll have to come back later for belts because I just don't have room for them. So we'll make a slag production chain over here in the starting area because that's the closest body of water. Alternatively, what would happen if I made explosives? I don't even know where explosives are. So that's where the nitric acid comes in. I can do basic explosives with coal, sulfur, and purified water. I would need that many of them. Maybe like 2 per second. Could be done in pretty tight build. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to make a real small water fill build. I didn't realize I was this close to being able to do it. This will save me about 1,000 belts, so it's definitely worth it. Can make double that even. Oh, I already had some. Well, whatever. So we should have some purified water being made over here somewhere. And we have coal over here. And we have sulfur over here. So no, that's not going to work. Oh yeah, it would. Okay. So where's the purified water happening? Right here. So if I add a storage tank, I can configure. No, it would have to be like here. So in the purified water gets above, say 10,000. You turn on. And then we just send it straight this way. That should work. Sulfur and coal. Get a little creative with the input. So it would have to be out here. And there, I think there. Okay. Do I need anything else for this? Just water. So let's have two of these going. And 2 stacks should be enough of that. Let me clean up that explosive mess real quick. There we go. I guess I should do some inventory cleaning anyway. What else can I get rid of right here? We can get rid of the aluminum and silver over in our catalysts. Well, so much for that plan. No, that's not good. Okay. Well, I can drop them off at the circuit build over here. But that should free up space for a stack of this. So that makes everything easier. So where does the plastic get used up? Transistors. And drop off that sulfur and the explosive machines too, because I don't have a use for it. Okay. Now we can do an interesting build. Because we don't have to go to where the water is, we can bring the water to us. Wait just a minute. Thought I wouldn't catch that, did you? Okay, so I guess this would be kind of a bad place because this is all temporary, right? So where's the concrete going to be made? So I have silicon ore here. So it'll come down, become cement right around here. And then the cement combines with the slag to make the concrete. And then the concrete becomes stone, becomes concrete bricks after being added to stone bricks. So I guess let's start at the end and work our way back. That'll make it, then everything will make more sense where it needs to go. So we can put this over here maybe. Oh, this isn't going to work. I've got to redesign this a little bit. Yeah. Because this is going to take stone bricks as solid input too. So we can put that out. So like here maybe a little bit of room. Okay, so that's going to be the concrete, the liquid concrete. And stone bricks can be on the middle belt. How many is that going to take in? Half a belt, which will mean 1 per second. So that's nice and slow. And over the power. And then 1 output should do the trick. And then I'll be able to make stuff again. Once this is done, we've unlocked tier 3. So prior to this, I need 4 assemblers, which I guess can go back here. No, it's too far. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Making the liquid concrete, wherever that is. Here. Okay, I need to rethink this. Do I just stack them up like this? If I do, I can do this for the input. So it's going to be a little over half a belt of cement. Oh wait, no. Let me look at this. It's going to be half a belt of lime, half a belt of silicon. No. It's going to be half a belt of cement and about a quarter of a belt of slag. So that's easy enough. And then there's no solid output. Oh jeez, out of undergrounds. Went to the wrong place. Okay. Over to the belt maker. Why'd I get those? Come on. Okay, undergrounds, that's what I needed. So that's the last two steps. The next step is the powder mixers. So it's 24, 12 on a side. Let's bring this belt all the way back to use as a guide. And these are going to chew through half a belt of silicon and half a belt of lime. If I'm going to have blast furnaces, maybe I do this after the blast furnaces and put the blast furnaces here. Maybe I could even put the electrolyzers here. Actually, there's no reason to go that far out because I have this space here. So why don't I use it? Nine, 10, 11, 12. 12, and this is to make cement. And this takes 2 inputs, but it's half a belt, half and half, so then it produces 1 cement every 4 seconds, which is why we need so many of these things. Let's treat it like a smelting column in terms of power poles. I feel like if the universe of Factorio was real, there'd be like an AI attached to you somewhere that says, "Warning, that power pole is going to be in the way. You should move it 1 square to the left." Like every time you put down a power pole. Unless it's like part of a build that you planned it out. Because that seems to be how it works out. Pretty much every time. So these need the lime on half the belt, which is 4 blast furnaces worth. Now if we want to extend this to be a full belt without upgrading, then that's going to look like this. We'll need to double everything else too. So we need room for 8 blast furnaces. Two, 3, 4. Or we could do 4 on each side. And then just use the output inserter offset. Do it all on the same side. And then we need half a belt of silicon coming in, which is right here. Oh, no, no, no. Only half a belt. Okay, and then this just goes in the powder mixers. I think it's safe to turn on nanobelts because I don't have any more of those. So these are going to be making lime, which means outputs to void. Wait, it is silicon, right? Yeah, silicon and lime. So this must be the thing. So where does the slag end up? Must be down here, right? Slag goes to these. Okay, got it. In that case, what do I need here? Wash plants and electrolyzers. No, I don't need the electrolyzers. I need the wash plants. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water.